Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to look at the new Juvias Place Ori 1 palette. And also we're going to do like a beginner friendly everyday makeup tutorial plus a wing liner. So if you're interested in this video, then keep on watching. Okay, so first let's start up with the eyebrows. I'm going to take my spoolie brush here and I'm going to brush up my hairs. I'm going to apply my brow freeze. This is the Anastasia brow freeze. I really love it. I use it all the time whenever I do my makeup. And I'm going to put a little bit on my eyebrows. And then as I'm doing that, I'm going to comb my eyebrow hairs upward. Okay, so now that I have my eyebrow hairs pushed upwards, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape here, concealer, and I'm going to dab a little bit on the eye and underneath, on the eyelid, and also underneath. And then we're going to take a flat brush, kind of similar to this, and we're just going to go ahead and carve out those brows. And when you get close to the eyebrows, make sure to be very careful when you get close to the brow, and we like to bring that down and make sure we get the corner of the eye. So kind of similar to that. As you can see, my eyebrows are already kind of detailed. So let's go ahead and go into our eyebrow product, and this is the Anastasia. This is the brow definer, and I have Granite, and I'm gonna take this side here and I'm gonna just go upwards like this when I do my eyebrows. And I like to start kind of up front, but not all the way in the front. And I start carving out that brow. And then I'm filling in the missing brow hairs when I do fill in my eyebrows. Okay, so now that we have that product and eyebrows, we're going to take the spoolie brush and we're going to brush that product throughout the hairs. All right, so now that we got our eyebrows, let's go ahead and take our wet beauty blender, and I'm going to kind of blend out this concealer. So we're just gonna pat. Okay guys, so now that we blended out that concealer, let's go in with our eyeshadow palette here, and let's go ahead and open it. I've been wanting to get my hands on it for a while, and I finally went to Ulta. And I was like, because I actually haven't been in Ulta in forever. I've been in Sephora lately. Look how beautiful this eyeshadow palette is. So I'm really excited to kind of jump into this palette. So let's go ahead and do that. And what I'm going to do is take this fluffy brush here. And I'm going to go into this shade here. She doesn't have names for this one, so I'm gonna go into this shade here. And what I'm gonna do is now just take that shade and put that in the crease of the eye, and I'm gonna blend it out this way. And you just want to tap until you got that shade blended out. Wow, I like the way that color looks. Let's go ahead and do the other eye. Again, I'm gonna just put that in the crease and blend upwards. Just apply the color and do like this back and forth with my brush. Go back into the palette with more product, do the same motion. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna go upwards. So I'm going down, and then as I'm blending, I'm going up. Wow, I really like the way that shade performs. Yes, it looks good. Okay, so after we blended out that beautiful orange shade, let's go back into our concealer, and I'm gonna just apply some concealer on the back of my hand. And with this same brush, this same flat brush that we used earlier, we're going to do a mini cup crease. So I'm going to just cut my crease, and we're gonna kind of do a half crease. We're not gonna go all the way, but kind of similar to that. And this is our cut crease. And I like the way that looks. So we're gonna let that dry. And so we're gonna do the other eye. We're gonna take this flat brush here, and this is the Colourpop E16 brush. I want to go into this shade here. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm going to pack this shade at the end. Okay, so now that we applied that shade, we're gonna go into using the same brush where we're gonna flip it on the other side. And we're gonna go into this shade up here, and we're gonna put this in the middle. And then for the inner corner, we're gonna use this Morphe flat brush here. And what we're gonna do is take this shade and put this on the inner corner of the eye. So we're gonna take our same fluffy brush here, and we're gonna go back into this first shade that we used. We're gonna make sure that that edge is blended out, just like that, and make sure this edge is blended as well. Okay, I like the way this look is looking already. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my eyeliner, and what I'm gonna use here is the Colourpop liquid liner. And let me show you guys how to do a liner. So as you see how we already did our eyeshadow, this is my easiest way of how to do an eyeliner, and this is what helped me. So what I like to do is go in the inner corner, start off on the inner corner of the eye, and then I like to like drag it and kind of do like an inchworm movement with them. So like tiny movements. So this line doesn't have to be the straightest, because when you put on eyelashes, it'll cover it up. So that's a good thing. And as you see here, I did my eyeshadow, and I can already see like that. I can visualize that line, because that line will connect to the end of my eyebrow, if that makes sense. So when you do your line, what I like to do is I like to just make my line. So sometimes I rest my hand on my face, and I like to connect it. So it's really simple when you do it. And then I like to drag it. And then after I do make my line, I like to take my fingernail and drag it out more. So kind of like that. And then when I do like concealer and stuff like that, it will automatically correct it. So this one, or you could do it this way. This is also another way. You could go ahead and start your line. Again, it will be like the end of your eye right here. So I like to take it and go ahead and make my line. And it doesn't have to be the neatest line. Just make sure they both look even. And to me, they do. And then I like to take and then drag my line. And then this is when I do the inchworm approach. And it's okay if it looks dusty the first time you do it. It's fine, that happens. So as you can see, this is not the greatest liner made. I did mess up in the corner of my eye, so I'm about to fix that. And how I'm gonna fix it is I'm going to put more product on top of it. So we're gonna take our brush and we're just gonna cover that up. And there we have fixed it. So now let's go ahead and apply our foundation. Our primer first, let's do that. So I'm gonna use my same old, my handy dandy. This is my Pro Filt'r from Fenty. And I like to just go ahead and apply it like this. And I'm gonna just take a brush and just go ahead and buff that into the skin. So we got that buffed into the skin. Let's now take our makeup wipe. And these are the nighttime soothing makeup wipes that I like to use. And I'm gonna wipe off this makeup that I have on my hand already. And what I like to do is wrap the towelette around my finger. And then what I like to do is go up under the eye and then clean up that eyeliner. So kind of like that, and do the same thing for that side. And that's how you basically fix what you messed up. And then you can go back and reapply some more. Okay. All right, okay. So even though once we cleaned up under the eye, even though the eyeliner is not there, it's not giving, it's not that straight line. Another way we could do is once we apply our foundation, our concealer would do its job. So that's what I really lean towards. So I'm gonna go in with my foundation, and this is the Makeup Forever HD foundation, HD Skin Foundation in 3N54. I'm gonna take my Juno Co sponge, my wet one, and I'm gonna just dab that foundation all over, and then go ahead and blend that in. I really love this foundation. So now that we got that on, let's go ahead and go into our concealer. My first concealer that I'm gonna go into is my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in C12.5. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the corner of my eye, and then also at the end. And then we're gonna also put some on top of the mouth, around the nose, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and do the same thing for the other eye. So in that corner there. Now that we applied that, we're gonna go back in our Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and we're gonna put the light one on the corner of the eye on both sides. On both sides, just like that. And then we're gonna take our same sponge and we're going to blend that out. Okay, so now that we're done applying and blending out that concealer, so let's go ahead and jump into our Morphe sponge here, and let's set that concealer that we have underneath the eye. So we're gonna pat off that excess as always, and then we're going to carefully kind of like stamp and let that, or push that powder into the skin. Okay, so now that we got that powder on the face, we're gonna let this bake. Let's go into our contour, or our bronzer, I'm sorry, excuse me. And we're gonna go into the Fenty palette here. And I'm gonna go in this shade. This is Caramel Cutie. Yes, Caramel Cutie, which is this shade here. I'm gonna take my brush here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and apply that bronzer. Oh, I just love the way this bronzer applies and how it just blends in with my skin. I love it. Look at that. Oh, amazing. I'm gonna apply some on the nose, just like so. Brought that warmth to the face, honey. Okay, so now that we got that bronzer on, ooh, honey. Yes, we're going to bake up underneath, and this is the part where I like to bake, and I'm gonna just carve that out just like that, and same thing for the other side. We're gonna let that sit. While we're letting that sit and bake, let's go back into the eyes. Okay, so we're gonna take this flat brush here, and we're gonna go back into this shade, and we're just gonna stamp that at the bottom of the eye. And what I mean is, like, we're just going to press it like that, like so. That way that color can show. Okay, so what's also new in this video is this NYX Jumbo Pencil, eye pencil. And I got it in black. And I want to try it for, since I have big eyes, to do them kind of like when I do kind of like a smoky eye. Right? I don't know why I just smelled it, but that's what it looks like. And okay, it has to twist. Anyways, whatever. So let's go ahead and apply this on the lash line, the bottom lash line. Very pigmented, I will say. I like it. I like that. That right there is nice. So I had a video request that they wanted me to go a little bit in detail of eyelashes. So let's do that right now. So eyelashes, I will give you this tea about me. My eyelash bin is packed full of lashes. I only buy lashes from the hair store, Ulta when they're on sale, Sephora when they're on sale. I never buy lashes full price. Always get lashes on sale. In Ulta, they always hide like this thing, this like display, kind of like in the front or middle of the store, and they will have a lot of lashes on there that are for sale. I suggest go look in there because I'll always find some good lashes over there that be like $30 lashes for $10. Okay, perfect to go get lashes. Only get lashes when they're on sale. Okay, and that's how I have this collection here. From the hair store, they're like $2, so I'll get a ton of those from there. But eyelashes, they're all preference. Eyelashes, I really like these. These are the Ardell Professional Wispies, and they're like feathered, and I like feathered lashes, kind of similar to that. I'll show you another pair of lashes that kind of have like that feather like appearance, like one's shorter and one's longer, and I really like that. This has a thicker band and it's a lot thicker, and this is more wispy, like feather like eyelashes. But I love the same similar style and appearance that they give me. Kind of gives me the same vibe. So that's what looks good on my eyes, is those type of lashes, and those are the type of lashes I gravitate towards. I do try to step out my comfort zone and get like the really big thick lashes like this, but as you can see, it's still the same style, like that feather like whatever you want to call it style. So it's just a thicker lash. That's all it is. So I really like that style of lash. You just got to figure out what style of lash you like and kind of go based off there. It's just all what you prefer when it comes to lashes. I will say, when you start off with lashes, start off with a thicker band. And then once you get comfortable with a thicker band, go to a thin band, because thin bands are really hard to put on. I still put on thick band lashes. I prefer thick band lashes because they're easier to handle and you're able to control it more. Let me put it that way. I've used these a couple of times in my videos. Same style. They have more, their lashes kind of intertwined just a little bit, but we still have that jagged lash, same kind of style lash that I like. This is more like sparse and this is more like together. So, but these are my favorite lashes here, the House of Lashes Olori Light. I really like these lashes. I wear these lashes all the time in every single video, and they just look absolutely amazing on me. So we're gonna put these on today. I never throw away my lashes. I always wash them, and I will make a video on how I wash my eyelashes. So yeah, so that's why I have a collection of eyelashes. But once you have your collection of eyelashes and figure out how to clean them, you won't need to buy lashes anymore unless you want to. That's what I do, but that's why my collection of lashes is a lot. But I don't, just, again, preference. Like, it's preference, okay? If you, I mean, no judgment here. If you don't throw out lashes, but you want to buy some more lashes and have 3 drawers full of lashes, you do that. I'm not judging. That's my goal. I will say, get your lashes on sale and stock up on lashes, because once you stock up and kind of get like your type of lash, then there's no looking back. Like, you can't automatically pick out a lash and like, okay, I really like these and they look good on you. So that's what happens with me. So I'm gonna use my clear glue here. I always use clear glue because you don't want to use black. Black can be be really messy, especially first starting out. I suggest using clear glue. It's white, but once it dries down, it is clear. So if you mess up and put the lash somewhere, no worries, it will come out clear and you can fix up your makeup if you need to. I used to use, when I first started out, I used to use black lash glue. When I was talking about, that was the struggle. That was the struggle trying to put on them lashes. But they look good. They look good. So now, while we let them lashes dry, let's go ahead and wipe off this powder off the face. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques 400 brush, and we're just gonna wipe that powder away. So now that that powder has been wiped off, I'm gonna take my blush. What blush am I gonna use? This Cover FX, because I can't find my other blush. So I'm gonna use my Cover FX. This is the Warm Honey blush. My favorite go-to blush. Looks amazing. Actually, I do, but I don't want to use it yet in this video. It's a secret. It's a secret, y'all. It's a secret. I went a little ham on my nose. Just a tad bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a tad bit. I think what I'm going to do is go back into the Fenty Beauty palette here. And I'm going to use this top one. And this is That Glass. And we're going to use our Morphe brush here. And this is the Morphe 510 brush. You know, just looking a little glass skin like. You feel me? Yes, queen. I love it. We're going to put a little bit on the nose. On the bridge of the nose there. Ooh! Stop, darling. So, we're going to put on the lashes. How you could tell which lash is which. This is my right eye, because this, where my middle finger is the shortest end, and that's the longest end there. And this end goes in the corner of the eye, so this is my right eye. So we're gonna go look down, and then we're going to just put the lash on top of our regular lashes. It's a lash. We got it on, honey. And that same thing for the other eye. We're gonna look down at our mirror, and we're going to look down, and that's how you put them on. See, look at that. And then after that, after you put them on, I like to squeeze my real lash and the fake lashes together. Now we take our mascara. The mascara comes last. And what I like to do is just put a little bit of mascara at the top. Not too much, and then put mascara at the bottom lash, on the bottom lashes as well. And make sure you be careful. And as you see the motion of what I'm doing, I'm kind of going like that and going down, so like a O with a light hand. Okay, so afterwards, now that we got that mascara on, let's go in with our Morphe spray to set everything in. We got everything set, and this is the completed look. And I love the way this look turned out. We got the eyes, the just the blush, the eyes, the eyeliner, the face is giving. And I like it. I like it. Just an easy, beginner-friendly video. Practice makes perfect. You will not get it on the first try. Keep practicing. Use different techniques, okay? I'm not perfect with my eyeliner. Like, I practice it and I still mess up. So it's, you know, you just kind of got to fix it and keep it moving. So that's it. But let's talk about this eyeshadow palette. I really like it. It's really cute. Really festive, really easy to use as always. Her eyeshadow palettes never fail me, not once. So, I mean, yeah. So, this is it. I love the way this look turned out. If you like the way this look turned out and you learned a lot from this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, so now that we blended out that contour, all definition. Sir, yes ma'am, we in there. And make sure you want, when you get close, and I got Granite. Ooh, that's the spoolie side. Good crease. Oh my goodness, it looks good. Yes. Okay. I don't know what to do next. Put on these lashes. Ah! Simba, what would you like to say to the people? Okay.